Hey guys, it's been a while since we've done a few things today, so let's get them done. It's been a while since we've played Afterbirth for starters. Also been a while since we've done a live commentary here. And yes, if I remember correctly, for Afterbirth, all we're missing right now is just the Keeper hard mode stuff. So we don't have to worry too much about time, because it appears Boss Rush is already D7, AXYV. Been playing a lot of Anti-Birth, if you haven't seen. And as a result, like, my Keeper circuits are a bit fried here. But if I remember correctly, here as the Keeper, we need money. Ooh, sack of pennies is actually very good for us as the Keeper here, because it will generate some money for us to refill our HP with. We do not have the wooden nickel, which is what the Keeper is supposed to start out with if you get enough unlocks as him. But I think sack of pennies will do nicely to keep us alive here. I believe the drop rate is once every 2 rooms, and I don't like these rooms where it's all champions. But yeah, we're going to talk about a few things today, because there's been a lot to talk about, a lot that's been going on, and a lot that you've probably missed. Like for starters and all that, like why I don't have Afterbirth Plus, even though I definitely do have the money to go get it. And I love Isaac so much, why don't I have the game? Well, thanks for asking, people, because everything, all your fears and worries will be explained today as we delve into, ooh, there's some input lag there. 1 second here, let me adjust Isaac and set it as the priority of my computer. I don't have good graphics card and all that, so my computer is trying to handle a lot of things like XSplit recording right now, and it makes it a real big mess when I'm just trying to play the game, because everything feels laggy. It feels slightly smoother now, not completely better, but yeah, something I do miss right on the side is, for those of you that do not know, Anti-Birth just has the free hidden HUD on the sides, so I could just check out what my stats are in those, but I don't have that liberty in Afterbirth here. Oh my goodness, terrible. Okay, thank goodness it was the first floor though. If it was the second floor, we'd have some problems. Sack of pennies, giving us that HP back. There's a tinted rock here. I'm gonna attempt to blow it up. And we get 2 keys out of our tinted rock. Not too bad. But yeah, I missed this game, you know? It's been a while since I played Keeper, and I really can't play Keeper all that well. I don't think anyone can, except aside from maybe Europa. But I decided, you know what, maybe it's time to face our demons and complete our game, and at least show the world that we're actually something in Isaac. But yeah, what's been going on? Nothing much has been going on, to be quite honest. It's just been a lot of schoolwork, lots of just dead life here, and I feel so good just finally been playing Isaac after a week and all of that. For those of you that don't know as well, I've been playing Overwatch lately. Definitely a great game. For those of you that haven't tried it yet, you should go check it out. And, okay, 1 sec here. We're gonna try to let Widow just kill nub things over here. And she appears to just be like barely missing them every time. So we gotta keep these things constantly in check so that we don't get hit here. I really don't like Pink Widow, especially because she spawns these things way too fast. But yeah, I've been loving Anti-Birth. Props to the mods to the people that created it, because it's such a nice game balance. I really enjoy just seeing the different types of balancing done in the game, and new items that they've come up with. I love the idea of Book of Virtues, for example, it's really odd, to be sure, just to not have a lot of features that you would normally find in Afterbirth, such as scalable damage shoot-to-woo. But I have to say, the alt path and everything surrounding it is very well designed, and they definitely deserve a lot of credit for that. But let's start with the big question here. Why am I playing Afterbirth and not Afterbirth Plus? What is it about Afterbirth Plus that made me not get it? And many of you probably actually have the same thought process. You guys just don't expect me to have it. For starters and all that, I definitely do not like the idea of greedier mode. Some of you might. I would call you guys like slightly insane. The idea of like Greed just being so overpowered after you defeat his first stage is just unappealing to me, and it's something that's hard for me to get the grasp of. So you know, I'm gonna fight the boss first, just so that I can get myself a deal with the devil before I take any dumb damage here. To be quite honest, I would prefer to deal with the angel. Too bad you can't get that on the first floor. But yeah, looking at Afterbirth Plus and all that, I like the opportunity to get it for like what, $10 I think, and it just didn't seem worth it to me. Like they added quite a few things, a lot of new bosses, Delirium, but just taking a look at Delirium, and I already knew that like Delirium isn't a boss I'm going to enjoy fighting. Like he's just all over the place. Looks like a big mess whenever anyone just tries fighting Delirium. And I decided that that's not my kind of thing, you know? I don't want to play a game where the bosses are just too crazy and like your character is just, you need to get really strong in the beginning, and like it's a lot of RNG, Hush, like you have to go through the Hush fight to get anything done. And yeah, honestly, it's honestly been a good game, this Isaac franchise and all that, but the second I saw things like, I believe my first exposure to Afterbirth Plus was watching Northern Lion fight Big Horn, and back then, I'm not sure if they changed it now or something, or at least did something about it. I think they might have upgraded it slightly, but I remember just looking at the animations for Big Horn and thinking to myself, wow, this character is like just really poorly made, and I really didn't appreciate that. Like, I know it's like the game developer's idea, and like they had every single say in it, but I didn't like the idea of Big Horn. I don't know what they're really going to do about that. And as I started looking more and more into the game, I realized like a lot of these bosses really just lack creativity, I'd say, like Delirium and all that. At least like they went through, some people might say at least they went through like the effort of making Delirium look a little different. Just drop both cards here. Okay, I want to get my return value in the keys first. Change that. Okay. But yeah, like that's my reasoning here. I decided that Afterbirth is a lot more appealing than Afterbirth Plus, and that's all I can really say about it. As someone who's played Isaac ever since the original game came out, it's just kind of like sad to see like that the game's gone so far, and at the same time just kind of stopped there in its development. I'd say that Afterbirth Plus, like I had been waiting for it for sure. Like I had very high hopes for it, but it just didn't come anywhere close to my expectations, and that's where I decided that it was time to stop. I can't do this anymore. As for this current run, we're stuck in many dilemmas right now. For example, we are not sure if we should go down to the Hush fight, or Unicorn sounds pretty good. But we have many decisions to make here. Like we need to decide Hush. We're probably gonna go for the Satan fight in this run here, just because I feel a little bit better getting that out of the way. Not because Satan's easier or anything, but more because I tend to forget to pick up the negative, and I'm a little bit worried I'll pick up the negative, like I'll pick up the Polaroid twice in a row, 2 runs in a row, and then we'll just like end up never getting our keeper runs in here. Probably should have Unicorn Horn there. Unicorn Horn, I like it as a very offensive item. I don't like it so much to play defense with, which is probably why I didn't shield myself a little bit close. Yeah, what I mean by that is I love to use Unicorn Horn to just run at enemies and hopefully pick them up with a couple, like, I don't know, virus shots maybe. And as of right now, like, you can't tell, we have nothing that synergizes with it to just deal damage. Like, Midas's touch would be amazing. The virus would be pretty nice too. But we have none of those. I just hate all that, like the keeper and all that. You're so vulnerable to everything. Makes him a lot harder to play, and I'd say he's definitely a harder character than the Lost. At least with like the Lost, now you start with a Holy Mantle, and like the idea I believe for every single new Isaac game is like they make more and more challenging, different challenge characters. Like I know originally it was Blue Baby, and then now it's the Keeper, but I'm like, and before the Keeper was the Lost, to be sure. But I've just never been able to pick up as the Keeper. Like I could always play as the other characters. Blue Baby is like difficult for me still, but I'm learning how to play Blue Baby. And the Lost is definitely almost one of my favorite characters. In fact, my friend gave me Isaac keychain, just the Lost on it. Because the Lost is just so dear of a character to me. But the Keeper, I've just never been able to appreciate. Like, he's an interesting idea, to be sure. But I don't like how you just can't pick up extra HP. Maybe they thought it was like too overpowered or something if we just let the Keeper gain some extra health there. So does like our stack of pennies drop pennies once per room now? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, that's pretty cool. Did not expect that to happen. But I guess that can't hurt, so we can afford to get hit once per room now. That wasn't a good time to get hit there. I don't think any time's a good time to get hit, to be quite honest. There you go, though. But I guess that allows us to play a little bit more aggressively here. We are definitely going to shield soon as Keeper. We'll just hide behind this red poop. I've never been so happy for red poop before. Stain, can you please stop that? Like, I really don't like your moves here. Not impressing me anyhow, anyway. Yeah, that kind of thing is more impressive. You wanna show me those moves instead? Okay, a little bit hard to get on the offensive here against the Stain. Okay, was a little bit worried about taking damage there. Stain, stay up a bit longer, please. I really don't like it when he spawns stuff. I don't think anyone likes it when the Stain spawns stuff. I think the worst part is like when he also just pops up on you randomly and you had no idea where he was coming from. Okay, almost got hit there. Holy. Okay, if he had just popped out his arms over there, I think that would have been the run. Oh my goodness, he just popped right on top of us. We're definitely restarting that one. That was pretty BS. Y0PE 3JGM. Was I salty about losing that one? Yeah, sure, maybe. We had some good stat bonuses and all that, and now I'm not going to be playing so well. But you know what? A loss is a loss. Sometimes you just got to accept your failures here. That was one of them. Pretty big L as the Keeper. Maybe we'll do better some other time. Maybe this run will win it. Who knows? Well, we gotta win Keeper eventually. And we get Odd Mushroom for damage upgrade. I really love these mushrooms. Like, well, each one of them just specializes in something else. I'd say, wow. Okay, you know what? 3GBJ DBZW. Thought we had enough tears there to just hit him and get him to die, but I guess not. You gotta at least get someone with the Keeper here. I know I just love making fun of Northern Lion's Keeper plays and just saying like, oh, Northern Lion plays so terribly when he plays the Keeper. I could do better than him, but in actuality, I respect him a lot for being able to like just win as the Keeper. Maybe because he already has like a wooden nickel. And just maybe because it's that. Yikes, not a good place to be trapped in. Just stay there. Okay. more bombs for us. We gotta remember this golden chest here. We'll want to open it. But yeah, I respect anyone who can play the keeper, because like the keeper naturally is a hard character. He is like being the game's challenge character means that you gotta have a lot of problems going for you. I think some of the more valuable items that we would find as the keeper would definitely be Swallowed Penny, like aside from the obvious Swallowed Penny and like Piggy Bank and all that. I'd say Judas's Tongue is actually a very nice pickup as the keeper, because he just decreases the cost of deals with the devil. You got to get those deals with the devil, and if you don't want deals with the angel, and like I'm not saying deals with the angel are terrible and all that. In fact, I'd say as the keeper, like deals with the angel are a lot stronger, because you get stuff like Holy Mantle, which can put you on chains and just start your roll on getting a bunch of different like synergies and all that, and more deals to the angel, so on and so forth. But I'd say the big problem as the keeper is just getting that ball rolling, because it's hard enough to not take damage on one room, but not taking damage on other rooms to like guarantee yourself deals with the angel, especially later in the run, is just a lot of difficultness and like hard stuff to do, you know? So we got to learn how to get our ball rolling here. We need like Judas's Tongue or something. We didn't even get a key to this entire floor for that golden chest. Kind of makes me sad. You see, if this was like, no, you know what? Yeah, if this was our second floor boss, Kin, and all that, I'd say it would definitely be a lot easier to just play keeper. We'd get our deal with the devil and all that. Like, you know, maybe they should have some other benefits that go along with being the keeper. Oh wait, we have a key somehow. Oh, I guess I just forgot. Doesn't matter, at least. At least remembered we had the key. And as usual, from these golden chests, we will be hoping for Cricket's Head, which we will never get. Cricket's Head, Cricket's Head. Just a card. The Empress. Cool card. Not something I'm too interested in. I mean, I guess the Empress is fine in terms of like the damage upgrade and speed upgrade, but I would rather get an item over the Empress. Aside from Bob's brain there, but okay, fine. You know what? Beggars can't be choosers. We're the keeper. We spawn next to our item room. That's like my typical life right now. So we gotta make sure we just get these guys without getting hit here. This floor over here is our no-hit floor, because once like you get hit on this floor, you're not going to be able to get the ball rolling on any of the other ones. Like if you get hit on this floor, you'll probably take damage on one of the other floors. That's what I'm saying here. And we can get Small Rock too. Fire do some of the work for us here. I would really love to see our stats right now, and I know like some of you might say like you can just press like escape, but I really like to see my stats when it comes to Small Odd Mushrooms. Pretty nice, increased rate of fire here. But like I really love to see Missing HUD stats, just because Missing HUD is just a lot more useful. You know, like you can see like, the exact numbers, and you can compare them to like your other runs. Unlike this, where you can only just see what you can do right now, and like press escape every now and then to just check on like what your damage is or something. Okay. Here, nothing. But yeah, small mushroom I'd say is a pretty good find here. Because our rate of fire just gets upped a lot. It's pretty nice just having a speed upgrade too from it. So essentially it's just more DPS for us, and like any other items you pick up will just contribute to our damage here. We'll pop an Empress card here just because I don't trust myself facing Pink Haunt. And of course once we get this done with, I'm going to tell everyone that like Pink Haunt was the easiest fight that I could have gotten myself into, and we really had nothing to worry about. That's not really the case. I would love to take both of them, in fact, but I can't. I can't without dying. We're just gonna explore a little bit here. We're not in a rush. We're not going for boss rush here. I know a lot of you would like to see me do boss rush as a keeper again, but you know, that's not my thing. I'm not up for that. I'm not up for that. I'm not down for that. I don't know. Whichever one it is. Okay. Ain't that weird about the English language? You can just say I'm up for that or I'm down for that, and both of them will mean the same thing. So many words that just mean the same thing in the English language. Oh my goodness, that was one of the most BS shots in history. Either that guy's like an urban sniping legend, or I'm just bad at the game. And I should learn to see those things coming. But thank goodness we already picked up our deal with the devil back there. So we don't have to worry too much about not getting it, because we already got it. Okay. Wait for those scatter bombs. The pill is ranged down. Which means the other one's also ranged down. You know what, I'm gonna go back and do a play that I'm not sure is gonna be the smartest of plays, but it's worth a try anyway. I'm gonna try going for swallowed penny here, because you really have to. You really gotta try, you know? Oh, there's no... Yeah, there's just none. There's nothing for us to blow up. I really don't want to go on down to the next floor with just this much HP. Just 1 HP is not good enough for me. No pennies in here. Okay then. Fine game. I see how it is. I think we could have picked up empty vessel there and just given ourselves flight. To be quite honest. Kind of late for that now. Besides, we're going for deals with the angel anyway, right? We agreed on that, right? Okay. Can't do anything with the battery charge now. If we die on this floor, you know, I'm not going to be too surprised here. I'm going to attribute it all to just my keeper skills. Okay, just barely staying out of range here. Okay. This red one has to die last. Well, he doesn't really have to die last, you know. It's probably easier for me to get him if he died last. And we have already come across our first item room. Watch out for these guys, just because he will die in one hit. I like the idea though that the keeper, he has like basically a wafered heart in the game instead of just half a heart, like 2 half hearts. Okay, pill, and we get Deadeye here. Actually love Deadeye. Full health is also amazing. Deadeye is nice because it's a very solid damage upgrade just for hitting shots. It's pretty easy to do when you're in close proximity to enemies. And we've already found our second item room here. Too many. I'm not ready for this. I don't know how he didn't get hit in this room. With accuracy comes power. Okay. We did it. Spelunker hat. Not a bad item at all here. I actually quite like Spelunker hat, contrary to what many people believe. I just think there's, like, you know, there's tiers for sure when it comes to items and item rooms. Spelunker hat's just not on like the high grade tiers, and that's why people don't see much potential for it. Okay, that was a little bit scary there. Could have been hit really easily. I'll start chain reaction here, so that we don't have to deal with any of their garbage. So we said there's a secret room here. Please give me some HP. Oh my goodness, walking through there was not the safest idea. I don't know what like gave me the idea to just walk through those scatter bombs. But I was not thinking rationally about that. Okay. sometimes I just wonder, you know, games like Enter the Gungeon and all that, like, they just have the idea of, hey, why don't we just make brown chests the worst chests, and just coincidentally, Isaac just has the same function. So, like, is it them copying off Isaac or something, or is it just, like, Isaac copying off of them? I don't know. Well, like, I know Isaac came first for sure, but, like, did anyone copy anyone, or was it just, like, they agreed that, like, yeah, you know, this should be, like, the universal bad chest, color, or something, I don't know. Okay, so no eternal heart, which is a little bit sad there, but not like it would have done anything anyway. Okay, and that already used up all our flies. Yikes, that was not a good way to take damage. Not that any way is a good way to take damage here. Okay, might as well just blow up some mushrooms while we're at it then. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? All the ways that we died, it was to that. Okay, you know what? Fine. I admit it. That's the end of our keeper runs for now. Thanks for watching, guys. I know we took a bunch of L's, but hopefully we'll do better next time. Thanks for watching. Let's see you again. Enjoy your weekend, because that just ruined mine.